Hello everyone, Anna Marie Palmerin here. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Southern California, Riverside, California. I'm thrilled to be a part of the Happy Fall Y'all online shopping event, and thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to invite you to learn about the 8 essential tools I think every paper crafter should have in their crafting collection. And these tools just make your crafting so much easier, and your projects will look so much more professional. And stick with me through the end. I'm going to tell you how you can get these products at a great discount and continue getting a discount after you've invested in your 8 essential tools. So let me point you down so I can show you the tools and tell you a little bit about why I think they should be in your collection. All right, stick with me. I'm going to point you down just a tad onto my work surface, and let's see. There we go. So once again, you're here with Anna Marie from Just Stamp. I'm going to introduce you to the 8 tools I think are essential for a paper crafter. So let me start with tool number 1. Tool number 1 is the paper trimmer, and this will do lots of tasks for you. If you need your cardstock cut to the right size, you want a tool that will do the cutting for you, the measuring, and it will also score so you get some nice crisp folds. Now, Stampin' Up's tools are always a step above the rest. This particular one is just $25. You can extend the arm so you have a wider range to cut from. It goes from -1.5 all the way up to 17. And you can cut 12 by 12. So if you're a scrapbooker using 12 by 12 paper, this tool will be awesome for you. It will extend, as I say. It has 2 blades on it. One is for the scoring, so you get nice crisp folds, and one is for the cutting. So when these 2 tips start to get a little bit dull, you can purchase just the replacement blades, which is awesome. You don't have to buy a whole new trimmer, just get your replacement blades. So that was tool number 1, the Stampin' Trimmer. I'm going to give you one more tip on mine. You can see my measurements coming down this side nicely because I have added a strip of white cardstock right behind that clear ruler. You can kind of see it on this side. It's just about 1/4 of an inch wide, all the way to 12 inches, and that will help you read these numbers much more easily. All right, so essential tool number 1, the paper trimmer. Tool number 2 is a bone folder. This is the best tool money can buy. $7 for this tool. It will score and it will give you nice crisp folds. So on the paper trimmer we had a scoring blade. You can also score with this tool. We've got a track right on here. Let me share with you. Just put your paper right in place, and if you take your bone folder and write it right along the track, it will also score for you. So whether or not you have the scoring blade, you can use this tool to score, but there's more. Once you have scored your paper, you're going to turn it over and fold, and rather than using your hands and your fingers to rub that fold down, you're going to use your bone folder and brush it with about a 45-degree angle all the way down the paper, right where the fold is. Look at that beautiful fold. There's no cracking in the paper. So nice crisp folds make your cards look just that much more lovely. That was essential tool number 2, the bone folder. Now tool number 3 is called a Simply Chamois. When you are a stamper, you need to clean your stamps after use. This is the perfect cleaning tool. It's reusable. You don't need any chemicals. You don't need anything else. When it gets soiled from the ink, you just take it over to the kitchen sink and first clean it with a little running water. Squeeze it just like you would a sponge. When it gets a little too soiled, and I do mine about once a week, I just take it over to a sink full of water, and you don't need very much, maybe a couple inches of water, a little bit of soapy water. And you don't want to put the soap directly onto the chamois. You want to put it in the water, let it soak there, squeeze it out, let it soak, squeeze out. So you're just going to repeat that process until the water comes out clean and your chamois is ready to go. You can also pop this in the washing machine. Just make sure you don't pop it in the dryer as well. This reusable chamois, it's called Simply Chamois. It's just $8, so that's a great tool to have on hand. Tool number 4. So I actually have partners here. Tool number 4 is called a take your pick tool. This is an awesome tool. It does a lot of tasks for just $10. And let me share with you what all is included on this little tool. So on one end you have this pokey tool. It's actually called a piercer, and that helps you remove stubborn pieces out of die cuts. So for example, I have a little spider's web here. I can just take that piercing tool and pop it right through. That'll eliminate that piece from the die cut. Very simple. Now it also helps you pick up tools. So for example, I want to add this bling. Rather than trying to use my fingernails down below, I take my tool, just push it right underneath, lift it. This happens to have adhesive right on the back. It's got a little glue dot, and then I'm going to put it right onto my project without even touching the jewel. I use my tool to do that. So one side. The second side, if you flip this through, flip it over, you have a spatula side. So that will help you get into those tough little places and lift and separate pieces. On the opposite side, you have a gum tip, which helps you pick up small objects. So for example, I have another embellishment here. And rather than try and pick these up with my fingers, I'm just going to use that small gummy tip and come in, pick up the tool, and use the tool to pick that up, right? So no fingers needed, just uses that little gummy tip there. Take your pick. It's $10. It comes in very handy for multiple uses, and it also has another attachment piece. So essential tool number 5 is the die brush that goes with it. So you can see I just unscrewed. So if you're needing the die brush, you will just unscrew that gummy tip, insert the die, and you screw that on. And you need this die brush. Remember when I talked about kicking out those extra pieces from die cuts? This will do a full swoop for you, and it actually comes with 2 pieces, and I don't have my sponge handy. What you're going to do is put it right over the sponge and just roll it right onto the die, and it removes those pieces. Now it's helpful if you have the sponge piece. I just did another video, and it looks like I moved that piece around. This attachment is just $9. So together with the take your pick and the attachment, you're covered for picking up small objects, for piercing through, for eliminating the small pieces from your dies. The take your pick and the die brush attachment, those also are essential items. So essential item number 6. All right, here we go. This is the cut and embossed machine, and I happen to have the mini here. This comes in 2 sizes. There's a standard size and a mini size, and I am loving the mini size. Of course, I have the standard size as well, but this mini is so lightweight. I keep it right at my crafting table. That doesn't take up a lot of space. It's very compact. You just pull down the 2 sides. You've got your base for cutting, and this is manual power, so it works very easily. It takes cardstock and your die to this. No fussy cutting. You can have intricate dies, you can have outline dies. You just pass it through on the mini and you have your cutting done for you. And this size will accommodate many of the dies that Stampin' Up sells, and some of the folders, the embossing folders. This mini is $60. The standard size is $120. Of course, I recommend having both, but if I had a choice, I would start off with the mini, just $60. It will get your cutting done for you without a lot of stress and a lot of work. Essential item number 6. So let's keep moving. Essential item number 7. This is an amazing stamping tool. It's called the Stamparatus. This is a little bit pricier. It's $49, but it will eliminate the need for all of this. Every stamp, well, I shouldn't say every, stamps nowadays come just the mount, just the stamp, no more wood attached to the stamp. So you have a stamp and you need an acrylic block to mount that on. So if you purchase acrylic blocks, you need different sizes. And look at all the sizes I've got. So there's a large background. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different sizes. The way it works is you just attach the stamp, put it on your acrylic block, and you can stamp down. So you can invest in the entire set of acrylic blocks, or you can invest in just the Stamparatus and eliminate the need for all of those stamps. And the way it works, this just attaches straight. I lift up the little door, put it into position. Notice there's grids all over so I can put it precisely where I want it. Push that down. The stamp is attached here. You put your paper right in position and stamp down, pressing firmly. Now, Stampin' Up's tools are always a step above. I have seen other positioning tools. Nothing is powerful and amazing as the Stamparatus. This actually comes with 2 acrylic windows. So there's one for the top, one for the side. And again, this will do precise stamping for you. And if you are creating multiples of a project, let's say you're doing those bridal invitations, this tool will help you stamp and position precisely every single time. This is the Stamparatus. It's a must in my room, in my crafts room, and it's $49, and it eliminates the need for all of those acrylic blocks. The Stamparatus. And the final essential, you want beautiful inkings every time. I go for the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. You want to have a nice crisp impression every time you stamp. Black should be in everyone's arsenal, and this Tuxedo Black is what you need when you are going to be using alcohol-based coloring blends. So this Memento stamp, $6. All right. So there you have my 8 essential tools, and I'm going to share with you, you can purchase 7 of those 8 essential tools for just $99. When you join Stampin' Up, you have an option to purchase the starter kit, $99, and it's totally customizable. You could order anything you like. You could order stamp sets, you could order inks and papers, or you could get your tools that you need. 7 of the 8 tools are valued at $125. If you just subtract the Stamparatus, you can get every other tool that I've shown you. The Stamparatus is $49. What I would recommend is purchase the starter kit, put the Stamparatus on your first order. When you are a member of the Stampin' Up family, you get a 20% discount. And that's just the start of all the perks that you get. When you join my team, the Stamparistas, you get a lot more perks. But it's $99 for $125 worth of items and no shipping. So that's another savings of almost $10. So there's more. During celebration, when you join and purchase the starter kit, you get to add a bundle that appears in the holiday catalog. There are 12 different bundles to pick from. So my favorite is the Frosted Gingerbread bundle. And let's see, I thought I had that handy here for you. Looks like I've moved it. Essentially what it's going to create are these beautiful cards that are part of my gingerbread and peppermint card class. It is the stamp set and dies that you need to cut these images. and they fit in the mini cut and embossed machine. There are 11 more bundles to pick from, bringing your investment of $99 to a value of over $200 when you add in the value of the bundle, when you add in the value of the free shipping, and your extra product that you get. Remember, you're choosing $125 worth of product for only $99. This all happens during Celebration. There's my frosted gingerbread bundle. Celebration is the best promotion of the year that Stampin' Up! Offers. Not only can you shop and get free products, you can join and get an extra freebie. Be a part of the creative community of Stampin' Up! I joined over 20 years ago, and it has been one of the best decisions I have ever made. Are you ready to get started? If you'd like to purchase your essential items, of course, I'm happy to help you with that. I will provide a link right below the video to click over and shop. If you'd like to get the best deal, that starter kit deal, and add the bundle on for free and become a part of my team, become a part of Stampin' Up!, you can message me. I'll answer more questions. I'll give you the link for the frequently asked questions. It's on my website. You can click over to Just Stamp, and you will have a join now click or link that answers all the questions you might have. Now, I'm going to tell you, a lot of times people say, but Anna Marie, I don't want to sell. I don't want to do live videos like you do. I don't want to have classes. I just don't want that hassle. I don't want to do tax forms. Guess what? Most of my team members are what I call hobbyists. They're buying for themselves and maybe a friend or two, a family member, getting the discount and getting all the perks of being a demonstrator. There's lots of reasons to join. Let's have a chat if you're interested. Want those 7 of the 8 essential items for just $99? Contact me right away. That offer for the free bundle is only good through September 30th. And this bundle, the frosted gingerbread bundle, my friends, it's going on low inventory. So you don't want to delay. You want to act right away. Questions, comments, I'm all ears. Thanks for watching.